Chapter 2, The Call to Arms. The passage of time had transformed Hiroshi from an eager apprentice to a skilled young samurai. His village, once overshadowed by doubt, now stood as a testament to what determination and honor could achieve. But as Hiroshi stood at the precipice of adulthood, a new challenge loomed on the horizon. News of unrest had spread like wildfire across the neighboring provinces. Feudal lords vied for power, and the land was beset by strife. The delicate balance that had maintained peace for generations was unraveling, and the very fabric of Japan's society seemed to be tearing apart. Sensei Takeshi, with the wisdom of age, recognized that Hiroshi's training had reached a pivotal moment. He called Hiroshi to the cherry grove once more, the place where their journey had begun, and spoke with a solemnity that echoed through the centuries. "Hiroshi," Sensei Takeshi began, his voice weighted with the gravity of the situation, "the time has come for you to answer the call to arms. Our village, once isolated from the turmoil of the world, can no longer remain untouched. It is the duty of a samurai to protect the innocent and uphold justice." Hiroshi's heart quickened, for he had sensed the winds of change sweeping closer with each passing day. He had trained for this very moment, knowing that the path of a samurai was not just about personal growth but also about selfless service. With a determined nod, Hiroshi replied, "I am ready, sensei. I will stand as a guardian of our village and of the principles we hold dear." Sensei Takeshi's eyes shone with pride. "Then go, Hiroshi, and may the spirit of Bushido guide your every step. Remember, a samurai's strength is not measured solely by the blade but by the purity of their heart." And so, with a sense of purpose that burned brighter than ever, Hiroshi embarked on a new chapter of his journey. He would face the tumultuous world outside his village, confront the challenges of a changing Japan, and learn that the true test of a samurai's mettle lay not just in battle but in the choices made on the path of honor. Leaving behind the familiarity of his village, Hiroshi ventured forth into a Japan transformed by upheaval and unrest. The landscape he once thought of as peaceful was now a tapestry of rival warlords, competing samurai clans, and villages living in fear. The very essence of Bushido, the code of the samurai, was tested as never before. Hiroshi's journey led him through rugged mountain passes and dense forests, where danger lurked around every corner. Yet, his resolve remained unshaken, bolstered by the teachings of Sensei Takeshi and the determination to bring justice to those who needed it most. It was during one fateful encounter in a beleaguered village that Hiroshi's mettle would be tested. The villagers, oppressed by a cruel and tyrannical samurai warlord, had lost hope. Their lives were marked by suffering and fear, and their cries for help had fallen on deaf ears. Hiroshi, moved by their plight, knew that he could not stand idly by. With the villagers' blessings, he resolved to confront the oppressive warlord and restore peace to their lives. But he also knew that this battle would be more than just a test of his swordsmanship, it would be a test of his commitment to the principles of Bushido. Under the cover of night, Hiroshi infiltrated the warlord's fortress, his katana drawn but his heart heavy with the weight of the choices he was about to make. He believed in the importance of justice and protecting the innocent, but he also knew that the path of violence could lead to a darkness from which one might never return. As Hiroshi crept deeper into the fortress, he found himself face to face with the warlord and his ruthless retainers. Words were exchanged, and it became clear that there was no peaceful resolution. With a heavy heart, Hiroshi unsheathed his katana, and the clash of steel rang out in the silent night. In that moment, amidst the chaos and the clash of blades, Hiroshi's commitment to the principles of Bushido shone brightly. He fought not out of hatred or revenge but out of a sense of duty, a duty to protect those who could not protect themselves. The battle was fierce and unrelenting, a testament to the strength of Hiroshi's training and the indomitable spirit that had been nurtured in the quiet village beneath the cherry blossoms. When the dust settled, justice had been served, and the villagers were finally free from oppression. As the dawn broke, Hiroshi stood among the grateful villagers, his heart heavy with the weight of his actions but resolute in his commitment to the path of the samurai. He had learned that being a warrior meant not only mastering the art of the sword but also mastering oneself, and that true strength lay in the unwavering pursuit of justice and honor, even in the face of darkness. And so, with the echoes of the battle still ringing in his ears, Hiroshi's journey continued. He understood that the path of a samurai was fraught with moral dilemmas and difficult choices, but he was determined to face them all with the unwavering resolve that defined his destiny as a warrior. Chapter 2, continued, The Call to Arms. Hiroshi's victory in liberating the oppressed village marked a turning point in his journey. The villagers, once shackled by fear, now regarded him as a true hero, a living embodiment of the samurai's code. His actions had rekindled hope in their hearts, and they saw in him the promise of a brighter future. As Hiroshi departed from the village, the road ahead seemed both uncertain and full of potential. He knew that his path was one of solitude, for the life of a wandering samurai was a solitary one. Yet, he also knew that his purpose was clear: to protect the innocent, uphold justice, and confront the darkness that threatened to engulf Japan. His travels took him through diverse landscapes, from bustling cities to remote mountain villages. Along the way, he encountered individuals whose lives were touched by hardship and injustice. Hiroshi's sense of duty and compassion led him to intervene time and again, earning him the respect and admiration of those he aided. But Hiroshi's journey was not without its challenges. He faced formidable adversaries, cunning foes who sought to test his mettle and put his commitment to the samurai's code to the test. Each battle was a crucible in which his skills and principles were forged, and he emerged from them stronger, wiser, and more resolute than ever. In the midst of his adventures, Hiroshi's thoughts often turned to Sensei Takeshi and the lessons he had imparted beneath the cherry blossoms. He carried the old man's wisdom with him like a torch, illuminating the path he walked and guiding his moral compass. As the seasons changed and the years passed, Hiroshi's name became known throughout the land. Tales of his courage and integrity spread far and wide, and he earned the moniker, the Ronin of Honor, a title that both humbled and inspired him. It was a reminder of the responsibility he bore as a samurai, even without the affiliation of a lord or clan. And so, with each step he took and each challenge he faced, Hiroshi's journey continued, a testament to the enduring spirit of the samurai. He knew that the path ahead would be filled with both trials and triumphs, but he was resolved to face it all with the unwavering commitment to justice and honor that defined his destiny as a warrior. Hiroshi's reputation as the Ronin of Honor grew with every village he aided and every injustice he confronted. Yet, as he traversed the diverse landscapes of feudal Japan, his journey also revealed the complexities of the world he sought to protect. In one remote mountain village, Hiroshi encountered a different kind of conflict, one rooted not in tyranny but in the struggles of everyday life. The villagers were divided by a dispute over land ownership, a feud that had festered for generations. They pleaded with Hiroshi to intervene, not with his sword, but with his wisdom and compassion. Hiroshi agreed, realizing that this challenge called for a different set of skills than he had honed on the battlefield. He listened to the grievances of both parties, mediating their disputes with a sense of fairness and impartiality. Through patient negotiation and a commitment to finding common ground, he managed to bring about a resolution that left both sides satisfied. This experience taught Hiroshi that being a true samurai meant more than just wielding a katana, it meant being a peacemaker, a bridge between conflict and resolution. The principles of Bushido, with their emphasis on integrity and compassion, were not confined to the battlefield but were equally relevant in the quiet moments of diplomacy and reconciliation. As Hiroshi journeyed on, he encountered a myriad of challenges, each one a unique test of his character and commitment. In a bustling city, he uncovered a corrupt official exploiting the poor, and his relentless pursuit of justice earned him the gratitude of the downtrodden. In a remote temple, he trained alongside monks, deepening his spiritual connection and finding solace in the midst of chaos. Throughout these experiences, Hiroshi remained a beacon of hope and honor, a living testament to the enduring legacy of the samurai. His journey was a reminder that true strength lay not only in the mastery of the sword but in the unwavering dedication to a set of principles that transcended violence and embraced the essence of humanity. As he continued to wander the land, Hiroshi's resolve remained unbroken, his heart guided by the teachings of Sensei Takashi and the unwavering commitment to justice and honor. The path of the samurai was a winding one, filled with both darkness and light, but Hiroshi was determined to walk it with grace and dignity, leaving behind a legacy that would inspire generations to come.